My name is Miss Christine, and I'm a librarian at the Woodlawn Library and a member of the Anti-Racism Storytime team. Did you know that many countries celebrate their Independence Day in July? Let's check out some stories from some of those countries. In The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind by William Kakwamba and Brian Mueller. In Malawi, 14-year-old William dreams of building things and taking them apart. Then a drought comes to his village and to his family's farm. There is no more money for school, but William goes to the library to study with his English dictionary. He finds information on windmills, that they can produce electricity and pump water. Using found materials, William begins work designing and constructing a windmill. As William raises the windmill and the first breeze comes, will it work? In addition to writing his own story, William now runs his own NGO, which provides support to other young problem solvers in Malawi. Charuco, el arqueólogo peruano, Peruvian archaeologist by Monica Brown, tells the true story of Julio Cesar Tello, also known as Charuco. Charuco and his family were indigenous Peruvians. As a boy, he loved exploring the caves and burial ground of Paricaca, where he made some of his first discoveries. Ancient skulls that had had successful brain surgeries performed on them. This inspired Charuco to become a doctor. He studied mummies and learned healing techniques of his indigenous ancestors. He also studied anthropology and archaeology at Harvard University. After returning to Peru, he made an amazing discovery at the Chalvin de Huántar, finding art and structures that had been created more than 3,000 years ago. Charuco's wish was for all Peruvians to know and take pride in the living history of indigenous Peru. And when he was appointed director of the new Museum of Anthropology, he was able to put on display these fantastic discoveries for all to see. This bilingual book is written in Espanol and in English. Seaside Dream by Janet Costa Bates. Cora's family has come from all over to celebrate her grandmother's 70th birthday. Cora is lucky. She lives right next door. But what will Cora give her grandmother for her birthday? When her grandmother takes Cora on their daily walk on the beach, Cora notices that her grandmother is sad. She misses her sister, who stayed in Cape Verde while Cora's grandmother immigrated to the United States. Cora then knows exactly what to give her grandmother, a manteña, or message representing the love and connection she still has with her sister. Waiting for the Biblioburo by Monica Brown. One morning, Anna wakes up in her bed to the clip-clopping of hooves. It's a man with two donkeys, Alpha and Beto, carrying books and a sign, Biblioburo. Anna and all the other children in their village run down the hill to greet him. This man is a librarian, here to read to them and help them choose books. Anna is inspired. She writes a story about Alpha and Beto, and when they finally return, she adds her story to the collection to be shared with many other children they visit along their way. This story is based on the true story of Luis Soriano, who delivers books with his donkeys to children in remote villages in Colombia. Spirit of the Cheetah, a Somali Tale by Karen Lynn Williams and Kadra Mohammed. Roble is always running, sometimes into other people. Why? He wishes to be one of the fastest three in a big race where only they will be declared men. When the race comes, Roble ran faster than he ever had, but he was not one of the first three. He speaks with his grandfather, who tells him that to become a man, he must leave his thumbprint on the cheetah's coat. Roble starts his search and finds a mother with her cubs. He studies her movements and learns to move with grace. They run together near the river. On the morning of the big race, he approaches her. Does he leave his thumbprint? Does he run in the race and become a man? Check out this beautiful book to find out. Colors Colores by Jorge Lujan. This bilingual book in Spanish and English from the celebrated Argentine poet explores 11 different colors, one short poem for each hue. The poems are fun, sensory rich, with beautiful imagery that children will both be familiar with, but will also be able to see in a new way. A great introduction for poetry for the very young and enjoyable for us grown-ups too. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. To reserve any of these books, please visit our website, bcpl.info. And while you're there, sign up for our next anti-racism story time. They're every second and fourth Saturday at 10 o'clock. Thanks again, friends. See you there.